It's time for a base expansion. In my Create survival world, I'm making everything I've ever wanted with Create, from farms to airships. But to do that, I need resources. So in this episode, I am back on my island to expand my new base. I'm making a steam engine and the prettiest andesite factory ever. And your job is to subscribe so you don't miss any of these episodes. Guess what I have to do? Did you guess to dig out this entire field so I have enough grass to terraform the island? If so, you guessed correctly. See, I realized that my plans for the island are huge, and the island is not. So let's fix that real quick, and bam! I have expanded the island and added 3 holes here. This is where I'm going to be building the first 3 factories of Splinter Island, which is what I've decided to call this place. Why Splinter? Well, because this island sticks out of the water like a splinter sticks out of a piece of wood. And now that I say it out loud, I regret every single decision I've ever made in my life. And why didn't I just call it Shalz Island? Anyway, Splinter Island is going to have a steam engine right here. It's going to be 2 max level steam engines. Not really max level. They're going to be max size with the max amount of engines on them. But I'm not going to have blaze cakes, so they're not truly maxed out. Oh, hello there. So I need to craft a bunch of stuff. Steam engines, fluid tanks, whatever. And I also need to make a lava farm for powering the blaze burners. But the first step out of all of this is going to be fixing my base, because it looks horrible right now. This vault is just in the middle of the room. There we go. While rebuilding this, I realized that the item silo is actually full, so I have no more storage left. So I need to make a storage room, and I thought I could maybe expand my base out into here and then make a huge storage room where I also have a lava and water farm. But step 1 is going to be making the steam engines. So let's see if I can actually craft them. I think I said 144 fluid tanks, right? I can right now make 39. Apparently copper sheets are the problem, and that's fine. I've got a bunch of copper from clearing out a trial chamber, but I don't have a mechanical press here yet. I haven't set up my workshop here because I don't have any rotation. Give me some scaffolding so I can get on my ship then, and I'll fly back and get it. I just touched it ever so slightly and it overstressed. Okay. There we go. Set up and running. Yes! It's working! Now, how does the tree farm look? Yep, still got leaves moving. You know what? I think I hate tree farms. No! Is everything disconnected? I think so. Please be. Start. Oh, I've got 1 log there, but that's okay. Let's fly! Here we are. Speed down, altitude down. Oh, and I've crashed. It feels very weird walking through this door and just seeing this empty room. Now, where are my windmills? Ah, I am taking you with me. Does this mean I have to take down the iron and XP farm as well? Or I could move it somewhere and make it like a museum piece. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, I don't want to tear it down. I like this so much. You know what? I'm going to keep it there for now. I can't do it. I can't kill it. Okay, well, that's it. The death of my starter base. For once, actually, no, you know what? I think it's the first time I had a starter base in one of my survival series that actually became a starter base. Every time I make a series, this is my starter base and I'm going to make something bigger, and then I end up using it for the entire series and it just ends before I can make something bigger. But I told you, this time is different. Welcome to Create Complete. Oh yeah, I got the intro. I should get an extendo grip. How do I even craft it? Brass, precision mechanism, brass hand. Oh. Silk touch. Oh! Now, I know these things are an eyesore on an otherwise beautiful island. But don't worry, as I said, it's just temporary. I'm gonna take this down as soon as I finish my steam engine. Now let's see if I can sail clutch 2 times. Alright, I think that's everything. Let's turn this on and see if it blows up. Yep, okay. I just need to change the direction. Hey, slightly more stress units from this one. It's a couple blocks taller. This is definitely going to be enough for what I'm making. Deploy your press, mixer, basin, 2 shafts, and that's it. Finally! I almost forgot what I needed this for, but pressing copper. And there we go. Got all the fluid tanks crafted. Let's make some steam engines. Right, I now have basically what I need to make the steam engine building, which is going to be absolutely fantastic to have here. But I need 18 blaze burners now. It's the final item on my list, and I don't have a nether portal here. So I went and got some obsidian, and I want to build a portal right here. I'm just gonna dig out a hole here and then place the portal inside. How does that look? Pretty good. Nether portal acquired. Now that I have access to the nether, I'm gonna fill up this stack of blaze burners and hopefully never have to worry about blaze burners ever again. All right, blaze burners acquired. That means I have everything to make the steam engine. Let's start building. As I mentioned before, this pipe is just going to go straight into my base where I'm going to have a lava farm. Let's add a floor so I have somewhere to stand. Boom, nice. So this is obviously the steam engine. And over here, I'm going to have some cog wheels and stuff, stressometers, speedometers. And then the output for the entire factory is going to be right on this block. And this is going to connect up to a system of chain conveyors all across the island, which of course is going to move my items, but also it's going to act like my little power line. So wherever I need rotation, I just have to add a chain conveyor and connect it up to the network, and it's gonna spin. Now, time to make the exterior. So the rotation comes out of the steam engines right here, and then it goes over to this gearbox, which is not a gearbox, it's actually an andesite encased cogwheel. This thing connects up to a rotation speed controller that is set to 128, and you're probably wondering, Shalz, why 128 and not 256? There's a great reason for that. Actually, there's not a great reason, it's just decorational purposes, I'll show you. But I need to connect these up, and then I need a flanged cogwheel. I still don't know how to say it. Flanged, flanged. You know what? It doesn't matter how I say it. It still sounds wrong. I don't know how to say it.
Flanged.
I watched a video. Okay, I have a flanged cogwheel down there and a flanged cogwheel up here. And then I connect these up with a chain. Ooh, it's my first time using Create Bits and Bobs in survival. And I don't know why I am so excited, but I am super excited. Create Bits and Bobs is just, oh, such a good mod. And also, I looked at the mod page and they've got my video on the mod page. And this is why I have 128 speed down here, because I am using a large flanged cogwheel to a flanged cogwheel, and that's gonna double the speed, basically. This is all just decorational. There's no reason for me to build this. Next thing I'm building, though, is not decorational. It's a stressometer and a speedometer. And over here, I want to craft myself an overstress clutch. Now, it's been a long time since I used an overstress clutch. I think the only time I did was in my first video on Create Connected, but I'm pretty sure that it just saves this thing from overstressing. Like if I connect too much over here out on the island and it overstresses, the clutch here is just going to stop so the steam engine can keep going without stopping when it's overstressed. That is at least what I think will happen. I don't even know if my explanation made any sense, but I'm going to place it out and hope that's the way it works. Also, this place is insane now. While I was crafting the items for this build, I realized I needed more and more stuff, and yeah, I've got crushing wheels in the ceiling, a fan down here that can blow into these different catalysts. I've got a millstone that I accidentally turned into a dripstone millstone when I was trying to put dripstone into the millstone. I made a pump here that can pump water into a basin, but also into a spout. This is so much going on. So yeah, I desperately need to expand this base as soon as I'm done with the steam engine, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a big mechanical workshop over here. But okay, let's make the overstress clutch. I'm losing my mind here slightly. Luckily, I have all of the items needed, which is a great feeling. Boom. Next up on the list of items I need to craft is a display board, and I want to have a green one. I think I need 6 of them, but it looks like I'm gonna have to make 8. Oh no, wait, I can bulk color. This is perfect. Let's start with crafting 6 normal ones. Bam. Now all I need is liquid green color. 1 green dye makes 250 millibuckets of liquid green dye. I need 1,000 millibuckets for 1 bucket. Luckily, I set up this water system, so now I just have to drop these 4 green dye into here, and I'm gonna get liquid green dye. If I take this now and just make a hole here, put the green dye down, and then drop the display boards in, they just turn green. Look at that. It's that simple. Do you want to know how I figured that out? Well, let me tell you, it was not on purpose. There's a reason my wrench is black on the handle. Oh, wait, let's make it green. Hey! Green wrench! Oh no, I needed 12. Here we are. And with these 4 shafts, the steam engine is complete, or at least functional. There are some minor details I need to take care of, like display links for the stressometer and display board. But the steam engine itself is going to work as soon as I give it lava. So I think it's smarter to move over to the base and start expanding that with the lava farm. And I am super excited to start expanding this place. It is going to be a pretty big base. On the outside, I still want to keep that feel of a small base. But on the inside, it's going to have a huge workshop. I can't wait to have this because I'm sick and tired of whatever this is. My first step here is going to be digging out the workshop area. Ooh, here we go. This is just stage 1. I am expanding this room further into the mountain as I go. Actually, I don't know how far I can expand it. Where does the island end? Oh. Might have to rethink those plans, but this is not even the focus of this episode. This room here is going to be a workshop in the future. Right now, I'm going to walk through this room. Just imagine it with me. You're walking through this big room and you end up at a staircase right here. This staircase leads down to my big storage room, and that is where the lava farm is going to be. So let's dig out the space for this and build a lava machine. This is it, the room where I'm going to have a storage system and a lava and water farm. The lava farm is going to be on this side, and it's going to consist of 1 nether portal on this side, another nether portal on that side, and then lava buckets that go into the nether and out here again, into the nether, out here again, into the nether, and when they get to the overworld, they get drained into a huge fluid tank. Once again, I know I can get lava from dripstone and stuff, but I've done that before, and it just took forever. I feel like I'd have to make it really, really big for that to work, and so far, I haven't been able to make a better lava farm than 2 nether portals and a couple of buckets. Output nether portal. And this is the portal where the buckets go back into the nether to get filled with lava. Hopefully the distance is enough. I'm gonna have to go to the nether now and make sure that these don't connect. Also, I don't want them to connect with my normal nether portal over in my base, which it is probably going to do that, to be fair. And there's a 99.99% chance I'm going to end up at my normal portal. Let's extract a flint and steel and see what happens. Into the nether. Yes, it's my portal. Wow, who could have guessed? So this portal is actually going to be behind here. I think right here. Let's see. Does this connect to the correct portal? Please, 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 please don't put me in my base. Please don't put me in my base. Yes, very nice. Now, how about this one? If my calculations are correct, the next nether portal should be right here. 2 blocks away from the other one. I don't think this is going to work. There's no way this is going to work. Let's see what happens if I go through here. Yeah, okay, that worked. And then if I go down here and take this one, I should end up 1 block away from where I was before. This is going to be crazy if it works. Oh, it works! Very, very nice. So on this side of the portals, all I need is a mechanical belt that comes out of this portal. And then right here, a spout that fills up the buckets with lava. And then the belt goes back into here. La 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 lava. Cha 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 shish shish. Steve's lava faff. I think there is a pretty big lava lake down over there. Yeah, there is. I might have to chunk load the nether because the pump is going to be far away from the portal. But that's a problem for future Shalz. Let's head back and build the lava farm. Time to make the drain system. And these 3 item drains are going to suck lava out of the buckets. And the reason I have a bunch of shafts placed at weird positions here is because I want this to be as efficient as possible. So tunnels placed out on this belt here is going to split the buckets up. So whenever this item drain is draining a bucket, the other ones can go past it and instead go into here and get drained. And when this is draining, they can go past this and get drained over here. So we have 3 different item drains. Hopefully, this is going to be enough. But I don't know how much lava I'm going to use in the future. So at some point, I might just have to expand this. These fluid vessels here are very expensive, so I really hope I have enough. It looks like it might actually be enough. What happened now? No. And boom! This is big. 1,368,000 millibuckets of lava can fit into here. 3, 2, 1, boom. No! Makes sense. Makes sense. Again. Oh! What? So apparently I have a lush cave underneath my house. You know what? Removing the crushing wheels might just be enough. Yep. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Do we have movement? Yes! The belts are moving. Well, let's head to the nether and make the second part of the farm. If we're lucky, it could be that this thing is actually sitting above a lava lake. I don't think that's going to be the case, but I'd rather dig down and see than make an incredibly long pipe system that I don't really need. Oh! Yes, 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 yes. I think the most efficient way of doing this is if the mechanical belt turns to the right instantly, and then it turns again. Right here, I will have the spout, so the post pulley should be maybe here. Let's see, I want to make sure that the pipe is facing this direction. So I'll have a pump here, and then the spout, which will spout into... Oh wait, this could just be a normal belt. All the way. There we go. And then the belt turns to the right, and again into the portal. Goes out, it goes in here, gets spouted, and goes back. Yeah, perfect. I'm happy I'm close to home, because I've forgotten to craft like 10 things already. I think the spout is the last thing, hopefully. Spout. Whoa! Oh, I thought it was going to fall into a hole. And then now, I just need to dig straight down, so that this thing can touch the lava. Ah! As soon as this thing stops moving, it means we've hit... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we've hit the bottom of the lava ocean. I'm going to bring it up just a couple of blocks, maybe here. And that should be enough for an infinite lava supply. Here we go. It's moving. Oh, no. Oh, the shape. Well, it's working at least. Not quite as fast as I'd want it, but I need to see if this overstresses before I add any more. A gearbox here makes this move the wrong way. But if you have Create Connected installed, you can craft a parallel gearbox that will make this move the correct way. Right, let's see if this works. It does. And that is enough speed. 100%. I do not need faster than that. So as long as I put some buckets on this belt now, they should go through the entire system. We should have lava. I'm going to send one bucket through and see what happens. There we go. Goodbye. It is now in the nether, and if this thing is working, it should come. Yes! It came through! Wait, where did it go? Oh, wait, I've got stone stuck in the system. There we go, and it's going through! We have exactly 1 bucket of lava in the fluid tank. 2 now! Yep, there we go. The blaze burners are fueled. 1 step closer to power on Splinter Island. Now all it needs is water, and I'm not going to drag this out. You know how a water farm works. Infinite water source and a couple of pumps. So I'm going to build it really fast. I'm building it right now. Oh, bit overstressed. We have many pumps. Maybe too many. I could cut this off halfway through. What if I just do that? Oh, there we go. And I connect this. Yep, water is definitely coming along. We should have moving steam engines when we come over to this place. Let's start this thing up and see how it looks. Oh, this is so nice. We have 180,000 stress units right now at suboptimal performance because obviously we need to pump more water. That's a pretty good start. I just ran out of andesite. I've got no andesite left after I've crafted these out of here. So it's going to be perfect timing building the andesite factory right now because I desperately need it. Wow, let's start building the machine, which is fairly simple. It starts off with 2 mechanical generators up here that generate cobblestone. This then goes into chutes and then millstones, which means right now this machine produces cobblestone that then gets milled into gravel. Now, just as a reminder, we are making andesite, and to do that, we need gravel, flint, and lava. So this one right here takes care of that. We now have gravel. The right one goes into another millstone, which is how we get the flint. And then it goes straight into this item vault. Very nice. Oh, I almost forgot. We need to power these as well, which is very simple. It's just a couple of cogwheels up here and then a shaft and another cogwheel. And that is that. A third of the machine is already complete. And the last ingredient is lava, which, as you know, is something I already have. So that's basically it. The crafting happens down here in a basin, and I'm going to let a mechanical arm move all of the ingredients into this basin. But yeah, this just needs to be connected up to the lava network now. I know this looks strange right now, a floating pipe just in the middle of this field, but it's going to run along the exterior of the building once it's complete. All right, 2 brass funnels here that both go into depots. This one brings out gravel from the vault, and the other one brings out flint, which is something I don't currently have, but I've got gravel. Just... Please. Come on. Come on. Come on. Now. This one. Oh! Hey! Boom. So we got lava going into the basin. Flint and gravel is going to appear on these depots. And on top of this metal girder, I'm going to have a mechanical arm that picks up gravel and flint and places it in the basin. Just like that. And guess what? I'm going to take the power from here. When the andesite gets crafted, it drops out onto this depot, which then via this andesite funnel goes into this big vault. And now you might be asking, Shalz, why is there a floating mechanical mixer here in the middle of nowhere? And I would tell you, but I won't. That's for a future episode, my friend. Keep watching, subscribe, and I'll tell you. Psst. It's for automating andesite alloy. I'm not going to transport any items in or out of this building right now, but I'm still going to place out a chain conveyor because I'll need this to get rotation. If I connect these 2 chain conveyors up with a chain, it should start making andesite. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's head over using this. Yes. And look at that. It's making andesite! 7 andesite has been made already. Now I'm gonna let my best friend Schematic Cannon build the building around this thing. This looks good, but there is one thing missing. Oh yes, of course, I am talking about a sign right here. Oh, there we go. So far, it's made me 148 andesite. As you can tell, I'm just absolutely in love with this build. But there is something I'm not in love with, and it's this hole in the hillside. I really want to complete my base. I need to set up the storage system in here and start working on my create mode workshop. That will be an adventure for the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss the other episodes. It helps me out a ton. Goodbye. Bye-bye.